How's everybody doing? Hi, Cody. Cody's our new guy. Been a couple weeks since I've put out a video on this channel. Sorry about that. Things are gearing up for another season, so just starting some jobs. Really just waiting for warmer weather and the back roads to not be weight restricted. We've been going around doing some jobs on main roads, and next week we're going to do some jobs that we can do with the dump trailer because it's lighter. So, and I imagine in probably 2 weeks we're going to be right to the wall with some paving and some other stuff. So figured I'd give you guys a little update on what we're up to. Got the gooseneck in here on the 4500. 4500 bodywork's all done. Came out really good. We just put the rust encapsulating paint on this body. Had a bunch of surface rust from the spreader. Vermont is just not kind overall to steel, so I don't know what he's doing over there. What are you doing? Oh, hi. This body's for sale if anybody is interested. It's a 2023 Bradford built skirted gooseneck body. It's got the 30,000 pound gooseneck hitch and the 18,000 or 18.5 2.5 inch hitch on the back. Like I said, we just finished painting it, and I'm looking to get $4,000 for it. I paid $8,000, and we're gonna go with aluminum non-skirted once this sells. So if you watched the video where this slid down the driveway back in December, we had to replace the cab corner and the rocker panel and the running board, the door, some of the interior trim. Ended up being about $15,000 for a repair. So we just got that back from Sterling Auto Body. They did a hell of a job on it. They seem to do a good job every time we smash something, so I'm pretty happy with them. But this gooseneck trailer is for sale as well. I brought it in so I could do a little touch-up painting on it. It's a quality 24-foot tilt deck. It's a 10-foot stationary and 14-foot tilt. The actual GVW is $17,000. We had it D-rated on the sticker to $15,999, so it would be legal behind a 3/4 ton pickup. And we ran it last year, and it was just not heavy enough because we were constantly hauling the 289 instead of the 259. So I am looking to sell this thing. I've advertised it for $9,200, 100% functional, title in hand. It's been a good trailer, but we're going to go with a 25,000 pound deck over, and we're going to start hauling the paver on it, I believe. So like I said, $9,200 if anybody's interested in it. People have been asking me about this truck. They've been seeing it in the background of some videos. So I figured I'd do a segment on it. This is a 2025 Ford F-350 with a 6.7 high output power stroke. I got it back in December. Flew down to Aiken Ford in Winder, Georgia, and saved about $11,000 over trucks that were found up here. So I've done a few very casual modifications to it, but I guess the major modification I've done to it is add the undercover amber warning light package. Everything on it is from Whelen Engineering, and it's friggin' sweet, as you will see in the video. But it's got smoked lens amber ions in the grille. It has got smoked lens mini T amber lights down by the fog lights. It's got the interior bar inside the windshield. And then on the back, it's got Ion T series in those pockets. It's got more smoked lens mini T's in the back pockets. And then it's got some sort of lights under the tailgate. They're Whelen's. I don't know what they are, but those are amber. And then I also put Phoenix work lights under the back bumper. One cool thing I did add to this thing is this rough country organizer. Very simple, 179 bucks. Put it in there, extend or tighten the straps however you want it to work, and they hook into your tow hooks or your, whatever you call them, tie down hooks, and you can put all your stuff in it and keep it organized. All of these little things have kind of cutouts on the back of them if you want to put groceries and stuff. But this will allow me to keep all my paint gun, Moser, toolbox, whatever back here. I was going to do a full slide out tray, but I still am going to tow a gooseneck periodically. So I did not do that. Interior. You can see it, but that's custom fit for a Super Duty, which is pretty cool. Here's the front ones. And of course, I've got the Bullet Point Solutions Rubigrid system with the phone holder and the DJI action mount. So I love that system. Been putting it in every truck. They refuse to sponsor me, but I like their stuff, so you're gonna keep seeing it, and I'm gonna keep mentioning it. Even if they wanted to do like a Make-A-Wish sponsorship, I'd be pretty happy with that. And over here, Where Jesse mounted my switches. This truck didn't have upfitter switches, so I had to have a couple installed. But overall, I really like the truck. I like how incognito it is. And until I get in trouble for it, we're gonna run these front plates on all these trucks.